Now Cologne, they work it inside, and Phillips on his way to the bucket, but forget it. A foul on the floor against Fleming. That's the 15th foul. So the inbound will come baseline. Harper. It's a little long. Cologne up with the ball. Here's a 16-footer, and he hits.
Well, what an afternoon Cologne is having.
That's 19 for Francisco Cologne, his high.
Getting rebounds, picking up loose balls, making shots, making good passes.
Chattanooga up by 3, 59-56. Bobby Phillips. Here's a whistle. Foul on the floor going to be called against Isaac Connor. Stops the clock with 7 minutes and 49 seconds left to play in this game. It's a 3-point game. Chattanooga 59, Western Carolina 56 as Henry Dickerson looks on. They had taken a point off the scoreboard, a Western Carolina point, when Fleming was at the line and in fact hit his second free throw. There was never any indication that there was a lane violation, and we find out that prior to that they had put 3 on the board on a questionable shot. It had been determined it was a 2-point shot, so they took a point off the board even though Fleming was successful on that second shot at the line. Great, we have a 3-point game.
There's a great deal of facial expressions between the two coaches right there. Bill Hopkins with a little jocularity on his end. Dickerson very serious about what he's trying to do.
Western Carolina trying to hang on to the basketball. Cuthbertson trying to put it up. It would not go. Out of bounds. And Chattanooga will have the basketball. Pressure, the ball loose on the floor. But there to pick it up is Harper. A pass into Cologne. Connor back to Cologne. Nice work there, and Cologne finishes. Cologne has 21.
Cologne and Isaac Connor handling the ball and handling the break well. That was pretty.
So Cologne with a big day. 21 points. He's experiencing his best day of the year. Whitmore baseline, a jumper on the way from Carey. A 3 attempt will not go. And a whistle as that ball, a battle between Cuthbertson and David Phillips. And a foul against Paul Cuthbertson. So Chattanooga comes out with possession. And we have a 20-second timeout. Some great 3-point shooting. Western Carolina with a tradition of 3-point shooting, really. This one knocked out of bounds from behind. Fred Carey got a hand in there. The first 3-point basket in college basketball history scored by Ronnie Carr of Western Carolina back in 1980. He would fit right in this game today. An experimental rule at the time. Working inside and a nice feed to Harper, but he could not finish on the feed given by Isaac Connor. Carey back, cuts across. Phillips now inside from about 10. Ball right back to him, trying to put it up. It will not go as it rolls off, but a foul, and I think it's going to be against Cologne. Francisco Cologne charged for the personal. That's his second.
Looks like Connor might have gotten a little blow on the beak.
Phillips converts his.
Well, that was a pretty good effort by Bobby Phillips right there as he went back and got his own shot. Phillips starting to step up a little bit as he is needed. There it is right there. You saw Phillips got Connor right across the bridge of the nose. He was trying to fool that mask and stop him at the same time. That's tough to do.
Phillips hits both. Now a long pass on the inbound to Moore, and it's going to belong to Western Carolina.
Good call.
Fleming was back there, but it was Moore who touched it last.
Yeah, Ted Valentine with a real good call that time. Ball went right off the top of Moore's head.
Fleming pushes it down to Phillips. Phillips baseline inside, a give to Graham. Not going to go. Connor with a rebound, but a trap. Isaac Connor walked with the basketball. The turnover gives it right back to Western Carolina, and so a couple of turnovers. That's 17 Chattanooga turnovers for the game. And the Catamounts have the basketball. Bobby Phillips swings it to Fleming. Carey, he's a three-point threat. Harper with him.
That's a push
Carey
off.
throws the elbow. He is charged with the foul. So Brett Carey, the sophomore.
Good call.
Look at this. 60% from the floor for Western Carolina. Chattanooga, for the season, coming in from three-point range, 38% today, 44. Phillips and Cologne leading the charges for Western Carolina and Chattanooga, respectively. 5:56 to play. Timeout in this one. Chattanooga leading Western Carolina by 3. Western Carolina. Coming up, Tommy Moe and Peekaboo Street will be on hand as the U.S. ski team prepares for Japan in the Chevy Truck Gold Cup, coming up next on ESPN from Lake Placid, New York. 17 Chattanooga turnovers, 14 for Western Carolina. Chattanooga with the basketball. Wes Moore handling it, working against Joel Fleming.
Get up here. Back post pick, pop out by Cologne.
Harper goes down to Cotter. Oh, and a nice give back to Harper from Cologne, but it rolls off. Phillips waiting, tries to put it back up, and draws the foul against Jarvis Graham. 2 shots coming.
But I always think it's interesting to watch a club in a close game run their plays. That time, the Mocs ran it to perfection. Cologne got the ball to the inside. Attempted shot there by Harper was missed, but a good follow-up that time by David Phillips to go up and try to stick it back. Didn't get it, but he gets a couple of free throws.
4th foul on Graham, so he's going to have to come out of there. Phillips' first shot will not go down. Phillips hitting 77% for the year. Joey Bryson into the game, replacing Phillips now. Bryson, a 6'5" sophomore out of Horseshoe, North Carolina. Phillips averaging just under 9 points a game. 6 in this one. And he hits this one. He's been red hot at the line. 19 out of his last 23 coming into this one, and 1 for 2 that time.
Half-court trap by the Mocs.
Carey with a pass out of trouble. This one up by Bryson, will not go. Connor lost it inside. Fleming tries to put it up, and here's a whistle.
There's Joel Fleming once again in the middle of the action. This is a point guard down there rebounding, trying to do something for his club. I tell you, this guy has been everywhere today on the floor. Watch him again. Now here's the missed shot outside by Joey Bryson. Look at Fleming down in there. Slaps it away, gets the ball back, tries to go up, and draws the foul.
Harper from behind got him his 2nd foul. Fleming at the line, hits this one. He has 13. Fleming at 15 against Belmont Abbey. Now Bryson departs. Derek Drummond returns. Fleming with another shot on the way. So he converts them both. 14. Andrews Harper quickly front court, loses his balance there, but managed to hang on to the basketball. Back out front for Moore in a 2-point game. 62-60 Chattanooga with just over 5 minutes left. Francisco Cologne. This is Phillips. Harper. This is for 2.
Boy, there's 2 possessions in a row. The Mocs have really run their offense exceptionally well. Getting good open shots, good screens.
Phillips off the glass, rims out, not going to go. And the cover up by David Phillips. A 4-point stretch here. Chattanooga. And a 20-second timeout requested by the Mocs. Malone steps out. Phillips will look for a moment. Harper will not go, and this will belong to Western Carolina. Lost rebound opportunity for Chattanooga.
Chattanooga stays in the man-to-man defense.
Western Carolina led by 2 at the half. Fleming takes Harper down to the baseline, and we have a hole coming against the freshman out of Chattanooga City High School.
I think it's always great to have a point guard with a lot of experience. Joel Fleming, the senior out of Woodleaf, North Carolina, averaging 5.5 assists a game. Also leads his club in steals, but today, his floor game, I think, has really been responsible for keeping the Catamounts close.
Now Drummond leaves. Stacey Urban back in. He initiates the inbound to Carey. Brett Carey, Urban, and Fleming out front. Trying to work it in. Now Whitmore comes out. And Fleming out to reset with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Harper takes it in, will shoot it himself. It rolls off. Down to Harper. Pass ahead to Phillips, who dunks the ball. David Phillips taking the pass from Harper.
Nice play. Look up the floor. You might find a friendly teammate.
Chattanooga opens a 6-point lead. 3:10 left to play. That's the first fast break point we've seen today out of Chattanooga. Western Carolina. Phillips takes it in. Could not get the roll, but Whitmore is there with a tip.
Big basket that time. Whitmore on the offensive window. Nice play.
Chattanooga by 4. They have a veteran out there and more to direct the show. Underneath, Harper reverses up and in, and a whistle and a foul, and what a feed to complete that one as Harper will go to the line.
Well, somebody got hung up on a screen that time. Watch the earlier play as Fleming goes down on the miss. Harper launches it out in front, and there's David Phillips to pick it up and dunk it. Hanging around for a while, too.
Now Harper will go to the line with a chance to move into double figures. His high had been 7 coming into this one. And it will not go. Harper in. How about that? They dropped everybody off the lane, and Harper came in with the tip and retains possession for Chattanooga.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Never have I seen that happen. Harper on the miss, and the Mocs have the basketball, but only for a moment. Whitmore reaching in. And how about this?
Rick Hartzell landed right in the lap of the assistant coach. Santa Claus, give me my present. I didn't get anything. Oh, that was too funny. Oh.
And out of that, Western Carolina will retain possession. We've seen a lot of firsts this afternoon in Chattanooga, including Hartzell in the lap of the assistant Western Carolina coaches.
He made a very graceful landing over there.
Well, he knew where to land first. Phillips out front. Inside, not going to go. Whitmore turns the tip. Could not control it, and now a foul. Harper will go back.
Watch the handle a little more. Now, watch Rick Hartzell right here. He's going to keep right on going, right off the edge, right into the lap of the assistant coach. One of the better landings I have seen all year.
I think of the May West line. You got nothing to do and a lot of time to do it. Come up and see me sometime. What a landing.
Oh, that was wonderful.
1:53 left in this one. 68-62.
I mean, he didn't just go straight into the lap. He slid across the top of the board over there and then just kind of eased his way into the lap.
Harper at the line, and it would not go down. So he's struggled from the line with 1:50 left. Western Carolina with the basketball. Urban is a three-point threat. Would not go, and Connor with a rebound. So Chattanooga with some big rebounds down the stretch.
Yeah, they need to take care of the basketball now. You know that Westmore is going to handle it. You got to watch the 5-second call. Make sure you get it in, get it moving. Don't stand and hold the ball.
Ready to take the pass. They'll take some time on the clock. David Phillips working against Drummond. Moore, they're at 5 on the shot clock as Westmore unloads. Would not go, but there's a rebound. Phillips as he covers up. Back to the bucket, up and in.
I think they thought he was going to throw it back out.
And he gives Chattanooga an 8-point advantage, 70-62.
They just backed off and let him go up.
Now Fleming with a 3, going to come up short. And the ball covered by Westmore. Moore is fouled by Fleming. Stops the clock. We have 45 seconds left.
Watch this now. Western Carolina, I think that they think David Phillips is going to throw it back out. See, he's looking. Nobody comes in to challenge the shot. How about that?
And Phillips took it right back up and in. Now Westmore will be at the line to shoot 2. Moore hits this one. 2-2 from the line. Whitmore into the game, replacing Drummond. Bobby Phillips back in, replacing Stacey Irvin. Western Carolina led by 2 at the half, but Chattanooga now with a 71-62 lead, and Moore could open it to 10. Does not. A little long. Whitmore back for the basketball. Fleming, a 9-point game here. Fleming accelerating to the bucket. Missed it. Whitmore with the putback for a couple. And here's timeout called by Western Carolina. 71-64. We have just under 37 seconds left to play. Again, Western Carolina has never won in Chattanooga. Led at the half, but Chattanooga looking for its 6th win of the year. In control in the closing minute and a half of this game. Now down to 36.7 seconds left.
Now are some threes.
71-64. Chattanooga over Western Carolina University. 36.7 seconds left here. Chattanooga losing a list of 4 players who averaged double figures last year. Topping that list, Johnny Taylor, who was the conference player of the year with 16.5. So as Henry Dickerson took over from Mac McCarthy and rather late, he had a big job in front of him as they lost Taylor, Willie Young, Chris Mills, and Marquise Collier.
Henry Dickerson was 18 years as an assistant coach. In fact, was associate head coach here at UTC with Mac McCarthy since 1990. Great player in his own right. He played with the Pistons and the Hawks back in the mid to late 70s. And great guy to sit and talk to, and it's nice to see a man get a chance to become a head coach, and this guy deserves it. He's been around a long time.
Well, they snapped a 6-game losing streak on a last-second layup by Westmore over North Carolina Asheville Tuesday to win 70-68. They're leading 71-64 in the closing seconds of this game.
Bill Hopkins with back-to-back winning years at Western Carolina in his 3rd year as the head coach.
Alone on the inbound to Moore against heavy pressure, but a pass to Connor and ahead to Phillips. Phillips back out as they'll eat the clock. Harper grabbed as he took the pass from Phillips. The foul against Brett Carey. Just under 28 seconds left now. And Harper will go to the line. He is 0 for 3 today from the line and continues to struggle. He came in 4 for 8 on the year.
Tell you what, if you're looking around for some heroes today, UTC Moccasins have had several. Westmore, but I think the guy that really deserves the Chattanooga choo-choo is Francisco Colon. He has been terrific. Great all-around game.
6'8" junior out of Puerto Rico. Drummond long on the shot, and Moore could not corral it. And 2.7 seconds left here. 72-64. Western Carolina with the ball. Chattanooga with the lead. Irvin on the inbound. Back to Irvin. It's going to roll off. And a putback by Whitmore. Not going to go. But Colon is fouled.
Well, it's only appropriate that Colon would be the guy to go up there to shoot the free throws with 15 seconds left to play. He's had the best day probably of his entire career. Just a good all-around game, not just the scoring. I mean, he came up with a lot of loose balls. He did a little bit of everything. Some pretty good rebounding, good passing.
Cologne 3 for 3 from the line, 21 points on the afternoon, and make it 22. Now Carey and Cuthbertson back into the game. Cologne. Misses this one. It's a 9-point spread. Fleming back, and here's a 3 attempt. It will not drop for Carey. And ahead, here we go to Harper, who lays up and misses the shot. Carey with the rebound, and there's the buzzer, ending this one. A victory for Chattanooga over Western Carolina, 73-64.
Great win the other day over West Virginia. And Garrity, what a Rhodes Scholar candidate, 35 this morning.